We may be troubled and confused because we do not understand certain things. The thoughts of many have been clouded by misguided beliefs, encroaching into the space of reason.
So, with all the recent happenings in the world, do you think it's still important for us to strive, as Christians, to make it, or do we just stay relaxed, waiting on the Lord
What are the happenings in the
till
world?
He comes?
What are the happenings in the world?
Like with everything going on, some people believe that the most important thing is making it, at the end of the day, making it to heaven, and then they seem not
talking
to.
About rapture?
Yes, exactly. So some people are more relaxed, believing that they don't need to bother about prosperity or things like that, or trying to live a better life.
That is a very myopic way of reasoning. As a Christian, maybe because of the signs of the end time, things that are happening in the world, wars here and there, rumors of war, and the rest things, and then Christians are expecting the appearance of our Lord Jesus Christ, and you wouldn't do something. That is, without apology and humility, I call that foolishness. The fact that signs of end time is all over the corner, it isn't enough reason for you to fold your arms, to just sit down. Maybe you want to start fixing on things you've worked down on, believing that Christ is going to appear any moment from now. No. Let us look at it this way. It's not like you have this belief that Christ is going to appear any moment from now, and you just got wedded, for example, or you are matured to get married, and then you fail to get married because Christ is coming very soon. I think our responsibility as Christians is to still carry on with every normal activity of life and wait for His coming. After all, no one knows when He's going to come. Even when the disciples asked Him, He said, "No one knows except the Father." He only gave us the signs. And come to think of it, signs of end time has been existing ever before now. I remember the story that my mom-in-law told me some time ago that has to do with war, that he was running in the face of war with my husband in his hand. I don't even understand what we are saying here. War has been happening ever before now. Fights have been happening, fathers against sons, sons against father, daughter-in-law against mother-in-law, a lot of things, things have been happening before now. And ever before now, it has always been preached, Christ is coming soon, Christ is coming soon. I think the message that I have to give to believers today is the ultimate expectation, or the ultimate waiting that we should be having has to do with getting our souls ready. I don't even understand. You get yourself ready. When I say getting yourself ready, I mean make sure you are in the right track, the right way with the things of the kingdom of light, so that when death knocks, praise the Lord. Look at it. When they say, okay, Christ is coming soon, death can also come soon. If you die today, your soon has come. If you die before your time, your soon has what? Has come. Just get yourself ready, live a righteous life. But the aspect of folding your hands and you're not doing anything, aspect of sitting and you relax and you're not working, I tell you, the same Bible said, he that does not work, let him not what? Eat. Then you can as well stay without food. Christ is coming. There's no doubt about the fact that the Bible stated it rightly that Christ is coming soon. Then does that give you the right to just sit down, fold your arms, and then doing nothing? Okay, if you are waiting for the appearance of Christ, and then because of that you're not going to do anything anymore, you are feeding on the one you've banked, maybe the little change you have in your account, then by the time you exhaust it, keep waiting. And then if you are not going to work because Christ is coming, then you are not going to eat, because the Bible also stated that he that does not work, let him not what? Eat. You can as well stay without food. You can as well just lock up yourself in the room, keep waiting and doing nothing. Let me tell us something as believers. Go all out. Go and work. Do something. do something, still aspire to build, still have the mindset to get settled maritally, still go on with getting pregnant and then conceiving and bringing forth children. After all, it's part of God's commandment to go and what? Multiply. Work and allow God to decide when the appearance will be. All we just need is to get ourselves ready, get ourselves prepared. Is it only rapture that we wait for? What about death? If you die today, your soon has what? Has come. You die today. The Bible said that after death comes what? Judgment. So why wait in the house? You're not going to work again because of a pandemic, because of rumors of a war, because of the signs of the end time is there, false prophets everywhere. These things are just increasing. It wasn't like that in the late time of our parents. Okay, false prophets are increasing and everything is increasing. You know, what about false native doctors? Those days, were they not false native doctors? These things truly are signs of end time. But the truth is this: Christians should not capitalize on this fact and sit idle. They shouldn't capitalize on this and feel that we do nothing because Christ is coming. You might be surprised, like somebody was telling me, a friend of mine, IJ, she told me the story concerning when she started hearing Christ is coming. She's 50 years of age now. She said when she was in primary school, they started preaching, Christ is coming, Christ is coming, Christ is coming. You know, the understanding I want you to have is that up to this very moment, she has given birth, she has entered menopause, you know, and then the first child is having a baby now, yet the appearance of Christ is yet to be made manifest. Of course, it's going to come, but one thing that I want believers to just have in their heart is just get yourself ready. If you die today, the question is, where will you spend your eternity? But the idea of waiting for the manifestation of God's appearance and the angels with trumpets in the mouth, you know, I sent a message to a mate of mine. I called her, I said, please pray this way that God should prosper you and expand your prosperity. You won't believe what she sent back to me. To my greatest surprise, I went through my destiny and I saw the write-up where she said, instead of sending nonsense and rubbish, focus on the work of an evangelist. Just tell the people that Christ is coming. And you know what? I just told her, I said, you will live to return to this message that I've sent to you. Then I will remind you that the first one I sent to you, you tag it as rubbish and nonsense. That Christ is coming must still be that there is nothing you are going to do anymore. No, you're not going to go after making your money, putting your children in school, going to school, no more settling down, no wedding. What if you wait and in the next 10 years and it doesn't happen? Then you become a burden to me, you come back to me to come and ask me for money. Man, you need to, we Christians, we need to start thinking right. We need to put things right. We need to put things right. We cannot help God. God is the one that will decide when it's going to be. Ours is to keep doing the things that makes the spirit, soul, and body, you know, that will make them to keep moving together by walking and by living right. So that is my own understanding in this respect.
Okay, thank you very much. I think everybody, from what you said so far, I think it's really clear. So basically, all Christians should strive to still make it in life,
yes,
while still being focused on the big goal, which is to make heaven at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, work, get up and do something.
Thank you very much.
Learn to understand, and while you're at it, try to understand while you learn. This and so much more do we need in our daily lives. You see us through all the chaos and craziness of this world, so we can make a ton of fortune while at it.